Okay.
Hello, everybody. For those who doesn't met me before, I'm Lenka Vondráčková. I'm here, a React Native developer, and today I'm going to tell you something about Exponent. Have every one of you already worked or heard or anything done with Exponent? No. Okay. Well, maybe you may think it's just another JS tool which we have a lot of, but it has something more. It lets you build a mobile application, iOS and Android in JavaScript. Now you may think, okay, but we have React Native. So what are we going to do with Exponent? But it lets you build the application without Xcode or Android Studio because it has embedded builders in itself. It helps you set up the project instantly. It also takes care of all of your assets. Basically, you don't need to embed your fonts or anything in your application, and you also don't need to store it in some content delivery network or anything, because Exponent will take care of that. And also, it enables you to push the changes to production directly without needing the user to reinstall the application and download the new package. It's something similar to code push. And also it takes care of updates of React Native. Maybe if you ever tried to update React Native, you know it's kind of painful process. It can take even some of the days, so this will take care of these, and you are free from doing this thing. Well, it has something more. It's open source, it's free, it has a community. Also, the authors of Exponent are very wildly and eagerly extending React Native components. It has its own IDE, which they call XDE, and this one is available for Mac, Windows, and Linux. So it's easy to set up even on Windows. And it comes with many handy modules that work like out of the box, like push notifications, which are sometimes very difficult to manage because of all the signatures and certificates and setting up the engine and everything. Also, the Facebook login is kind of painful thing because they're always changing the API and so on. So, but as everything in life, Exponent has also its minuses. It has reduced control over the native code because it has the build in embedded. You have basically limited access to change the build process of the native code. In the first releases, it wasn't possible to do anything about it, but they have now alpha of detach, which is which will help you to it will help you to detach from Exponent to be able to make your own build in which you can add any native modules, and then you build it up and put it back in Exponent and work with it normally. So I would like to show you how you can work with that. So let's start with running the IDE. Okay, I have maybe why it locked me off. I was there like a minute ago. Oh, fuck that. Okay, I don't know why is it off and why. Maybe I have more exponents installed in here. Okay. Mm-hmm.
So you need to log in somewhere to use IDE on your computer.
Yeah, because it communicates with their servers where they have all the build setting. What I'm writing, gmail.com.
So this is part of the demo.
Yeah, it's a really. I hope I remember my login. Okay.
I think now you can use sign in with GitHub because last time you went to sign up, I think, or yeah.
Really? Mm. So this has happened when you try to make a demo and you cannot actually work without this thing.
You lit interest.
Yeah. Okay.
Take your time.
Here we are. Okay, you can start with the new project. It will think a little bit, then set up everything. We can take the project which will have the tab navigation in that. We can name it. Okay, my new project. I think I don't have anything like that in there. It will even set up the Git on your computer locally, and also it will set up all the project structure. And then when you have it, you can just go to. I think it was documents, experimental, and it was something like my new project. And then you can atom. Open it up in any text editor you like, and you can start working. Here are some devices. Maybe I will need to first run a simulator. For some reason, it didn't connect. Okay. Let's try this one. Come on. I don't like the gray icons. Maybe it's still thinking because it's trying to initialize the packager. Anyway, I will run this. Okay, it's rather huge. Maybe I should pick some smaller device. Anyway, while is it thinking, the Exponent has a lot of things that comes embedded, like the accelerometer. You can use it very easily. Just you usually export any exponent and then the component from exponent and so on, and then you use it and don't need to do anything about it. I have okay, here's maybe I can open something which I have already done. Why always when you try to show something it stops working? By the way, while I was thinking, have you heard about what happened with the Git? Yeah. Yeah.
That's the reason why it's not working.
Hopefully not.
They deleted some public data.
Yeah, I think the main problem is that Postgres is usually so stable, so it doesn't crashes. So I haven't heard of PostgreSQL crashes. And now when they deleted that, after some years they realized that they haven't even tried to restore procedure and automated backups, and that kind of screwed.
Package ready? Okay, where is my device?
But yeah, it's great to have backup procedures and
Can you
restore
go through
procedures.
the project structure in the meantime?
Yeah, that's actually a good point. Maybe I will go through the structure. It will create some EPs where the push notification skeleton. Then it basically has some assets. Font is not a good example, but some icons, some basic components like styled texts, and so on. It has already set up the router, the navigation. The example was application with 3 tabs on the bottom with the home, links, and settings, which are connected to the router, and each of those has its own screen. It's very same as usual React Native application. You write it in the same way. So how is this thing? It's still always like this. I don't know why. Anyway, you can change anything, and if you have your device and you are running, it just refreshes instantly, as you can see.
Does the additional modules of the Exponent help you with the differences between iOS and Android platforms?
There are some which you need to think about the differences. For example, this map view for iOS, you just take, for example, this map view component, and you don't need to do anything, it works. But for Android, there is little more setup how to make it work. Like you need to set up the Google and so on. But basically, most of the time you don't need to make any difference between iOS and Android because it works the same way on both platforms.
The hardware buttons?
Yes, it's already binded to the navigation.
Great.
Also, during the Christmas, we were playing with that a little bit, and we tried to connect the application made with Exponent to the Christmas tree, which has the microcontroller I was receiving packets. But unfortunately, at that time, it was not possible to add custom-made components into Exponent, so we went back to React Native to be able to tell the tree which color it should change. But it's really fun for such toy projects. And I think in the future it would be very helpful, maybe for some one time applications, like you need to have some application to support a conference, or you need something in this fashion because it helps you to build very easily and very quickly. It's for low cost, but for the higher order things, maybe you will need to go still with the native and to build in Java and and Objective-C or Swift.
So not even pure React Native.
Now, well, with pure React Native, when you need to do something, you cannot go, because if you need some custom player or some custom, I don't know, ad server or anything which doesn't come with the package, you need to write your parts in the native code and the parts.
You said React Native,
Yeah.
this is usual.
This is usual.
In the Exponent, it wasn't usual, but now there is a way how to do it. Okay. So when I take the project in Exponent, and for some reason, after a couple of months of development, there are some requirement changes which will force us to go back to the React Native. It is still possible to take the project and transition to the pure React Native.
Yes, with the detach. You can detach, and then you don't have to attach it back. And also there is a way for migration from React Native into Exponent. They will just take the project, bind together, and send it back. Okay, I will try to restart this thing.
I was trying to play with Exponent a few weeks ago, and it's the impression for me is if you want to use the components we have, then it works great.
Yeah.
But if you want to do something a bit different, then sorry, but we can't help you. Go back to React Native.
Yeah, that's exactly how is it.
What type of components do you mean?
I had problems with taking pictures. Like there's a component for taking pictures. I needed something special, and then you need to use the native components and React Native.
Give it another try. Okay. Why it doesn't see or doesn't even. Sorry? No. It doesn't see or even tell me that there are some devices which I can use. Let's clear the cache. Oh. I will open the Xcode one more time and try to run the different. It was the first thing seen when I was locked off. It was strange because it never happened before, and for some reason now it detached from the devices and it doesn't appear anymore. Okay, maybe I had prepared some different demo. Where is it? Which I wanted to show you. It was actually the thing which I've done in less than an hour. And there is a list view with the news feed. Maybe I can show you just in the code. It has also the bottom tab bar, and there is a screen. This home screen. On the home screen there is very simple fetch that fetches the data from a news feed and put them in the list view and then display those in the component. But why it doesn't show the devices? Maybe we can just screw it and I will show you some another time. Because I really don't know why it doesn't connect, and I don't know, maybe I will need to search the page why it doesn't connect. Okay, what they have in the debug process.
So, except the IDE, what everything the Exponent project gives you as a benefit?
The XZE is the main benefit.
Yeah, well, that's something I can do in Excel and do terminals, so.
Yes.
There must be something else.
The builder. If you don't have Mac, you are unable to build for iOS. Mm-hmm. But also you can set up your own builder, but it takes time. For example, for a Munte project, we have builder, which is in the Jenkins that builds the applications and then sends them.
Okay, so that means that the sources are taken from my local, they are pushed to their servers.
Yeah.
They build it, and I'm receiving the artifacts like the APK for Android and the, I don't know, IPTG for iOS.
Yes, exactly. And
so that means my code is traveling there and back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. There also you don't need to take care of any certificates because they are using some of their own for signing for the push notifications, for signing the application,
to the app stores.
To the stores. Actually, when we were discussing this with one of the people from Exponent, he didn't actually tell me how they are doing it. But if you would like to have application in a store which is done via Exponent, you will have to contact them and you will need to set up your account and they will attach. Mm-hmm. So in the end, it was something like, don't tell it anybody, but actually you will need to give us your credentials. We will set it for you, and then you can. Mm-hmm. So it's like, still for some kind of toy projects or anything, but maybe in the end they will sell it like a service.
Currently, everything is free.
Currently, everything.
So they don't have any type of commercial support.
No, there is one guy who is in the industry and has some startups, and this is his personal project, and he is investing, like paying the developers, and they do it for fun and try to stay low in the budget. And well, maybe something will be of it, or maybe not. We will see. Okay, well, it doesn't look like this will work.
Kill everything. Restart the machine.
Restart. I will. It will ruin all the Hangouts and everything. But maybe we can do it. So sorry, guys, who are remotely connected.
Still have to see you.
Okay. Okay, because for some reason I didn't just connect. I will just kill the Xcode again.
Any question?
I will kill this again. I will. I don't know what else should I try to fill.
I think you need to force it now.
On the first line, you have some problem in your source file.
I look at it now. Okay, fail. I will send you maybe the source code of the application I did, and if you like it, you can try to run it on your own. Maybe you will be more lucky with the turning on the device in the simulator and so on. Because I have no idea how to solve it quickly right now. So thank you, and I will upload the code for GitLab when we have them now, and maybe you will find it there. So, any other questions?
So no recommendation for production applications yet.
I wouldn't go for production with this yet.
Okay.
Understand.